We're back, baby, with a brand new season of the It's Fucking Spiritual podcast. Join us each week as we have unfiltered conversations about how to transform your life. Our mission is to usher in a new era of spirituality where you don't have to be all love and light to live a life of alignment. Here, we honor all of it, the profound and the profane, the magic and the messy, and all things that make you human. So let's discuss the truth behind transformation and be unapologetic in our evolution. From manifestation to money, embodiment to energy, and all taboo topics, nothing is going to be off limits. Are you ready to live a life that feels just as good as it looks? Let's get fucking spiritual. Welcome back to a brand new season of the It's Fucking Spiritual podcast. Wow. I can't believe I'm finally saying that. And I'm so excited to be back here with all of you. Oh, where do we even begin? It has been a year since the last podcast and since the last season. And it was completely unintentional to take that amount of time off. And yet it was so deeply necessary for myself and my who I am becoming, and also for the future of this brand and this community, and the way that I am knowing that I'm meant to serve moving forward. I originally meant to just take like a couple of weeks break, just a few weeks off, and that did not end up happening. And I'm so excited to be back here with you. And for those of you who may not know, or maybe you're new here, it's so crazy. This social media has grown so much over the past year. And so I'm also aware that so many of you are probably new and have no idea about even the first season. So if that is you, we have 111 episodes that were out. And for those of you that were here, thank you so much for your patience and your kindness and your compassion and your love as I continued on walking this path for myself and really being on the journey. I have so much that I want to share. So much has changed in my own being and who I'm becoming. The future of It's Fucking Spiritual, this podcast, this brand, this community, and also I've changed so much of the way that I'm going to be teaching and coaching and facilitating. And I'm sure so many of you have evolved immensely over the past year, and I cannot wait to re-meet you and hear about your journeys and your stories. And yeah, I'm just so excited to be walking this path together. As you can see, obviously, we are now on video and in a studio, and this is so fully produced, which is so freaking exciting. And it's going to be different and still a lot of the same, with us just getting to hang out and talk and be walking this path of evolution and coming back home to ourselves together. So I'm not going to tell you the whole story of where I've been on this first episode. This is kind of just a hi, hello, good to see you again, nice to meet you, and to just reintroduce you back to me, my life, and the show. And for those of you that don't know, a little context, I did move to Austin a year ago. And at that time, my business, my podcast, everything was on a rocket ship. And it really didn't make any sense for me to pause in the way that, or for the length of time that I did. But my soul was calling me so much deeper into my own healing and my own evolution. And I felt the truth that it was a requirement for me to do this deep inner healing work. And on the next episode, I am going to share all about where I've been and what I've been doing and what's changing, and my experience of moving to Austin and how that shifted me completely, and ultimately the things that I love about this industry and the things that I desire to change. A lot was illuminated for me this past year, and it really allowed me to reflect on my own psyche and my own wounding, and where I wanted to walk even more in alignment with my integrity. And so I committed to doing that work this year. And I'm going to be sharing all of it with you in the coming episodes. And specifically on the next episode, I just filmed with one of my dearest friends who has graciously come into the podcast to interview me and to share with you a little bit more about this journey. And you're going to hear all the things, all the details, all of the things that I uncovered within this industry and within me, and ultimately how I'm going to be moving forward and where we're going to be going in this community. So I'm really excited to be back here with you to, just get to know you again, to get to walk this path again on this journey. And I'm so excited for another season together. So I will be releasing episodes every week. They will be interviews, they will be solo episodes, and maybe we'll do some Q&As. I don't know. We'll see what this evolves to on the journey. But I'm just really excited to be back serving, supporting, and sharing the new wisdom that I've gained throughout this past year. We're going to be going a lot more into the body, into somatics, into nervous system regulation, into deep emotional healing, and how my version of how to teach manifestation and just how to change your life in general. So much of that is becoming so much more fortified in my life, and the way that I'm going to be teaching is shifting completely. So I'm really excited for that, and to just be back sharing how you can create the life that you desire, become more fortified, more grounded, more free, more trusting of your own inner knowing. And I'll be speaking from my own embodied experience of walking in my own integrity this year. So I love you guys. I'm so excited to be back with another season, another episode. Please DM me and just share with me in this excitement, because I love so much hearing from you and hearing from this community, whether you are new, maybe whether you're an OG. I really want to chat with you and meet you again. So definitely DM me at Rachel Gibbler. And I'm so excited for us to get back in to the next season, back on this podcast, and back with It's Fucking Spiritual community. I love you guys. Thank you for listening to the It's Fucking Spiritual podcast. I am so glad that you're here. And if this episode resonated with you, I invite you to share this with a friend that you feel needs to hear it. And if you are really feeling the love and support for this show, this podcast thrives off of your listens and your reviews. So I would love if you could leave us an honest review. We would love to hear your feedback, your thoughts, your questions, and it helps us get this podcast in the hands of more people, and would mean so much to me to receive your support. So thank you.